LeBron James. LeBron James. Do. What is up, YouTube? It is Al Hoodrich, and welcome back to another episode of the Hoodrich Review. And today we'll be reviewing the LeBron 18. That's right, 18 years in the league. This man right here. And I'm not gonna lie, I wasn't always a LeBron James fan, but I'm a fan of basketball, the NBA, the league, and he's an important instrument of carrying the torch. And young Zion came out with his new shoe recently, the Jordan Zion 1, and my opinions on it, it's kind of bland. I haven't seen it in person. I watched a couple of y'all's reviews out there, but it has full-length zoom, and I'm a big fan of that, because the Jordan 12, 13s, and 11s, I'm a big fan of retros, and I didn't really get too much into the newer shoes till recently. I really like what Kyrie's doing with his colorway in his line, and using the nice Nike zoom in his forefoot. The colorways are dope. I like what he's doing. So I try to progress. Same with music. I try not to be that old head that's like Tupac and Biggie are the best. You know, as the game evolves or music evolves, you got to evolve too. So the LeBron 18, surprisingly, I did have the 17s. I'll put a review up. I have some old footage, but I had a couple pairs of the 17s, and I got rid of those to get the 18s because now full length zoom. And right now they're up there with the 12s. And the only reason it won't surpass the Jordan 12 is because of the materials. I mean, the flu game, the leather on these. If you got a pair, you know what I'm talking about. Ridiculous. But we're here to talk about the LeBron 18s, and they're going to come in a box like this. And I mean, it's pretty bland. There's some textures here, a little rough to smooth cardboard. We got some writing, you know, the huge. LeBron sticking to his unusually large box. Right here, I'm going to review a couple colorways for you just to knock it out. I'm currently sitting on 4 different pairs. This one in my hand is the LA by Night, and they're very bright, with pink prime, multicolor rolls. You'll see. So, ridiculously big box, if you know what LeBron James in his signature shoe line. So here is the LA by Night. So the color is trying to emulate the nightlife, you know, of LA. So the colors on here are pretty poppin', pretty ridiculous. Now I also have the James Gang right here. Look at that outsole, that multicolored outsole. I really enjoy these because of the cushion, and I don't know, they're very comfortable. If you're wondering what size you should go with, you can go true to size. The 17s are very snug. I mean, they get snug too. These are 10.5. I have an 11, and the LA by Night is 10. These are the Lakers colorway. Gotta love that gold there. These are an 11. These are comfortable for casual. You don't want to ball in a size up, but these are, if you're just walking around chilling, this is what's up. But this is the Lakers colorway, matches the fit I got on right now. And then we have the University Red, which is mostly black. This is just kind of plain, but at the same time it's slick, it's sleek, it's got the little hits of red. This is a 10.5. Now the tongue, a lot of people on the reviews saying the tongue is very flimsy, This is the cheapest part of the shoe, really. That feels cheap. They did put the air bubbles here on the top, on the tongue, and they are see-through. So when you put, say you have different color socks, that little color will pop. I don't know if that was the purpose of it. Those are my assumptions. Or if you're, you know, on the court playing in these, someone steps on your foot or lands on your foot, maybe some protection, but I don't know. They're pretty small. You got that big air zoom right there. Whatever, the Air Max 270, 720, whatever, on the back there for landings on your heel, or like when I run full speed, you use your back of your foot, your heel to slow down, hit the brakes. You can see that curve there for the heel to toe transition, and that full length zoom is amazing. It's very bouncy, it's comfortable. With the 17s, I had the pods there. I wouldn't recommend outdoor play. There's a little bit there, and that's not even me playing a game. That's shooting around, running drills and stuff on my own. I'll roll some B-roll footage in this corner over here. Me just kind of shooting around in these. But we're going to go ahead and go into the Hoodrich Vision in the close. All right, we're into the Hoodrich Vision. Here I've got the multiple pairs I have of the colorway, and like I said, this is now tied with my favorite Jordan 12s. As you can see, the only reason is probably the materials, because this has got your Battle Knit 2.0 or whatever. It's pretty soft. Let me sit that down. But it's rough. I said it was soft, but it's rough. But as far as break-in time is, not much at all. We got these little stitching and grooves here, keep you locked in so your heel don't slip off the footbed there when you're making hard cuts. Very nice heel cup. What I like is the little design they put in here. Also in the James gang, is super sick with the graffiti there. And you can see how they did the stitching to get that multicolor. I don't know why they didn't do it with the black university ones. It's just all black. They could have put little hits of red in there, but these are dope too. They're clean. They pretty much go with anything. You just throw them on. And the classic Lakers with your little hit of gold there. And the gold right here. This is like a rough plastic here, but this heel cup locks you in. You look in here, flip up that cheap tongue. You'll see that LeBron James and the Lakers. Very dope. Me all OCD with the tape. Keep that logo in there. That cushioning. Look at that Achilles pillow right there. That is very nice. Feels very nice. What I was playing, I don't know if I had them too tight. You'll feel something right here at the arch of your foot. I was getting uncomfortable. I had to readjust this tongue. And speaking of this tongue, it is freaking annoying when you got them tied up when you're ready to ball. So you can't wear like ankle socks with these. I mean, you could, and this thing will like itch or cut into your forefoot, or not your forefoot, but you know, your shin. That's my only gripe with these, and this freaking tongue. Materials, like I said, the only reason it doesn't beat the 12s, because look at that leather, you know. I noticed the similar like body types here of the shoe, almost the same shape. You know what I mean? Like, it's kind of weird. Because that's leather, and then here's the reverse taxi with the suede and the leather, carbon fiber. But yeah, top shoes in my collection / favorable, comfortable, stylish. I would say they're tied, but not really. The 12s are up, but for as far as me being into modern shoes instead of the retros and stuff I grew up with, as a kid I couldn't afford them, of course. I think my first signature shoe was the Jordan 12 I bought with my own money. think it was the, what was it? It was the French blue, whatever. But before that, my first signature shoe was the Dennis Rodman. Had a zipper on it. I don't know if y'all remember that. Comment below. Let me know what your first signature shoe was, how old you were. But I'm going to go line those up there. And the LeBron James Gang colorway. Also, the other side is like pink, and it's just real subtle. I really like what they did with this shoe in particular. My favorite one is the reflections. You got your little pull tab here, and then the inside of the James Gang you got that graffiti with the James Gang. So this will be a multi colorway review. Here, you notice that they put the image on this side, and it comes through. And like you said, you wear a different color sock, you can see it through there. This one's a little different and interesting. I don't know if I can get it for you to see it. I have FSP. It's got like force, mass, S speed, and P power. So I guess when they designed this shoe, they want to design, it's kind of split. So you got your speed in the front. And this is a lot better than the 17 because you're still off the ground, but this has a little bit better court feel than the 17. And then for power in the back, so that's like their design concept. This is a very rough texture here. So that's those two different insoles. We'll look in the Lakers, the LeBron James, very cool. And then here the LA by night, they got the little tribal imaging here. This is very cool. I like what they did with the paint splatter. It's not on the other shoes, so I like how they differentiate. Okay, I'll stop there. I can't talk, but see if you can see that made differences. It's the lion here. Kind of looks like if you looked in the stars and the Big Dipper, they kind of did that with the lion image in here. It's pretty cool. Also the paint splatter. These are very loud, and I would highly suggest to wear these spring or summer. This is definitely the heat I'm bringing for the spring and summer, or year round, whatever. But I just wanted to pull all these out and show you guys the different colorways. And then we'll go on the on foot, and I'll wear one pair of each on the on foot. That way you guys can, see what they look like on foot. All right, let's go the on foot.
way it goes. I'm gonna tell y'all the rules to survive this situation. Rule number 1, you gotta be quick. Rule number 2, don't fall down. And rule number 3, whatever you do, never look back. Y'all wish me luck.
All right, guys, I hope you enjoyed the review. Sorry it was a little lengthy, but we were doing 4 colorways simultaneously. I'm a big guy. I'm over 240 pounds, and I heard a lot of people saying, oh, I rolled my ankle in those. The LeBrons are not, because you're high up off the ground. I get it. But I did not have any of those issues. And as far as like my heels or my foot slipping off the footbed is only when I wore the size 11, the Lakers colorway. 10 are kind of snug. More like a 10 and a half, close almost to an 11, but I fit in the 10, the LA by night. Those would be great to ball in. So you want that nice to fit. Yeah, they're true to size. If you like that nice snug 4-foot hug on there. I want to do something at the end of the video. You know, what's in the rotation right now as far as music, maybe movies. I did pick up Samurai Jack collection, all 5 seasons on Blu-ray. And currently we're sitting at season 2. It's actually paused in the background. But yeah, it comes nice little package there. So if you're out there, you've never heard or seen Samurai Jack, it was an old cartoon on Cartoon Network. And when I say old, it's not that old. Check it out. It's cool. The voice acting is really good for a cartoon, and the animation is unique. So there's that. And then as far as music goes, if you heard of Run the Jewels or RTJ, this is LP, El Producto. And this was his first solo album, Fantastic Damage. The production, and just, it's ahead of its time. Like that Cyberpunk game that came out, like this is the sound. And he also produced Cold Vein by Cannibal Ox, and he did all the production on that, and the beats are just amazing. But there's the 2 recommendations. LP, Fantastic Damage. If you haven't heard it, check it out. It's kind of like a grimy, gritty hip-hop album, dark, dystopic future sound. Best way, I don't know, if you don't listen to hip-hop, it's probably something you would like, because it's not exactly like hip-hop, I guess you would say. It's like he's the Trent Reznor of hip-hop. Like it's very grimy, digital. But anyways, check that out. And thank you for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Tell me your recommendations, and don't forget to eat your Wheaties.